Everybody, what's good? This is Greg. I'm back with another video. I told myself that I was going to start doing these daily vlogs or whatever, along with the blogs that I'm doing, the movie reviews. I don't know. It's just something that I've wanted to do for a really long time. And I've started and stopped on a few and never posted, never published. It's just been something that I've wanted to do. And there's tons of reasons why I never did it. Or I never really had the confidence to do it. Not that I don't have confidence, but never had enough. There were so many reasons why I've convinced myself why I shouldn't do it. A lot of them having to do with my career and all these other different things. But I told myself I was going to start doing them daily just to get comfortable expressing myself how I choose to express myself, and not putting any limitations on myself. So, with that, all that being said, I'm also deciding not to do any edits. Like, I don't want to sit and do a video and then spend hours editing myself to make people feel good about me and make myself look good and all of this crap. I don't really care. But with that being said, today I don't plan them either, so I'm just kind of going off the cuff. Today was a pretty good day. So I had a meeting earlier. In the beginning of the day, I kind of BS my way around the day. Just lounged and stuff. And did some research for a script that I'm writing right now. And then around 5 o'clock, I had a meeting that I had to be at. Went to my meeting, which went well. And I don't know, I didn't really have any plans for the day, so I was kind of hungry. And right now, I'm actually in the process of, and every time I get in front of this camera, I'm eating, so I'll just let you know what I'm eating. I'm eating Tostitos chips right now. It's the cup ones that you can, like, scoop. Usually I have spinach dip with it, but I ate all the spinach dip. I'm a fatty, y'all. Like, I'm skinny, like, but at the same time, all I do is eat. So, back to my story. Back to food. I went to VEGGIE GRILL for the first time, you guys. VEGGIE GRILL, I don't know if VEGGIE GRILL's everywhere, but we have them here in LA. And I'd always seen it. In my head, all I saw was, like, salad. And I was just like, no, before. I was just like, no, I'm not going there. It's just salad. I don't know. Some of my friends may know. I spoke about it on, like, my social media and stuff. You guys can follow me at Greg Kennedy ENT on all social media platforms. That's Greg Kennedy, my name. ENT, abbreviation for entertainment. No spaces. You can find me on all social media. But I spoke about it on my social media about becoming vegan. I'm in the process of going vegan, cutting out all meat, and just making healthier choices. Not for trendy reasons and stuff like that. That's always the assumption. But no, I'm making better health choices just for me because I want to. I know how I feel whenever I don't have meat. I love animals and just learning all the crap that they put in our food. I want to go vegan, so I am. The hardest part for me, though, has been trying to figure out how. And not necessarily how. Obviously, you cut meat, but not even so. Like, you know, you'll get sick if you just cut something that you're so used to eating regularly out of your diet. For me, it's been the research. For me, it's really knowing what to eat and what not to eat and how much I need of each nutrient and protein replacements. For me, it's also been, you know, because I cook, but I'm not the best cook. I don't have the most cooking experience. So for me, it's also been, you know, figuring out how to cook and cook well, because I like to eat well. So cooking well whenever I, you know, do go vegetarian has been something that I kind of been worried about and that I've been doing a little bit more research on. So I've been doing that. I've read books, articles, gotten advice from friends. I've read books. I might have said books. I have YouTube folks that I follow that, you know, are vegan, and you know, I'm reaching out to coworkers who I know are vegan and for advice and just getting any advice where I can, because it's something that I really want to do. I went to Veggie Grill. Like I said, I thought it was straight up grains and salad, and I'd always bypass it. It looked interesting. It was always packed. It wasn't like there wasn't ever anyone in there. Like, Grill is popping. So, I went in, and the line was out the door. It's Friday night. Line was out the door. I went in, got a menu. Looked at it, looked at the line, decided I didn't want to stay in the line, walked back out, but I'm like, you know what? Just go for it. Like, I live around this in LA. There's tons of different spots that you can go and get vegetarian food. Like, there's no excuse. If that's something that you want to do, you can definitely go places. There's tons of healthy choices. There's tons of different stores, just grocery stores, just in general, that cater to healthier lifestyles and stuff like that. So there's no excuse if you really want to do it, and I do. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go get me some Veggie Grill. So I turned around, went back in, waited in line, which was not like they're super quick. And I started looking at the menu, trying to figure out exactly what I wanted. I was in the mood for a burger, but I'm like, you know what? I'm trying something new, so maybe, maybe not. So looked at the menu. So many good options, by the way. Actually, you know what? Let me flash my menu real quick. I'm not going to give you the whole rundown, but I got one. So, this is the Veggie Grill menu. Even the cover looks like bomb. Like, I don't know if that's like curry or whatever it is, but it just looks bomb. Like, look at all this, y'all. Come on. And the prices are not, they're super reasonable. I'm giving them all kinds of promotion right now, but you know what? If it helps, it helps. Like, look at all this stuff. It looks so good, right? So, as I reach for chips. I go in, right? I'm in the line. And there's a elder. He's not old. He's not super old. I mean, he was an older black man. He was in front of me in the line or whatever. And I tap and I'm like, hey, we start up a conversation. I'm like, it's my first time here. Would you recommend anything? Like, I'd never been here before. And, do you frequent the place often and stuff like that? And he was like, yeah, he works in the area a lot. And if he's here, he'll stop and, get some food or whatever. He was telling me about the different stuff that they had. He was telling me about some veggie sticks that they had. He recommended the burger that I was actually looking for, which was the... let me see, what is it called? I was looking at the Veggie Beyond Burger. He recommended it. He said it was amazing. That the fries were great. Everything was just good. Like, but he usually got that and like the veggie sticks, and he pointed out some like faux chicken wings or something like that were really good. So yeah, he was excited. I asked him. He was asking me where I was from. Everybody always asks me from where I'm from, and watching these videos back, I realized I have a thick ass accent that I can't hear my accent. Like, I speak how I speak. Sometimes I can hear it, and it's like, okay, you country as hell. But I always get that question. I told him, and we started having a little conversation. Then he had to go and order his food, and I had to order mine. The service was absolutely amazing. Whenever I got up there, the guy, he was excited to see me order. And the cashier, he was really nice, really friendly. I told him it was my first time. And, he agreed with the guy that, I definitely should try those things. Yeah, and he was just nice. He gave me a hookup on a drink and like was telling me about all the stuff that they offered. And he'd been 7 months strong in his vegan journey, and was just like, he did it cold turkey. And he was just like, go for it. And just the support. Like, I felt really supported. I really like he was looking out, and he was just the nice guy. So he rang me up. I got the burger and fries, the regular fries, and it was just the regular fries and the Beyond Burger, and the drink. I tested out. I went over to the fountain drink area, and I tested out all the drinks. They had tons of different choices. They had like a ginger. drink. They had a cucumber drink. They had their own sodas, which was really cool. It wasn't your typical soda. They had different kinds. I can't even remember the ones off the top of my head. Very good drinks though. Tasted really good. Some of them I could have did without. Like the which one did I have that I didn't really care for? It was just like one though. Like all the other ones were pretty bomb. I ended up going with the strawberry lemonade though. I'm a strawberry lemonade type of guy. And yeah, the service was super fast. They served you like you could get it as takeout, or you could sit in. I sat in because I didn't have much else to do, and I wanted to enjoy my food. I wanted to enjoy the experience. I made an experience out of it. Sat down within like 5 minutes. Ended up getting my food. The food was so amazing, y'all. Like, it was beyond my expectations. Like, I threw down, like, tonight. Like, I went in on that little burger. Like, it was popping. Like, the burger was bomb. It was really, it had that smoky, grilled taste. It wasn't meat. Actually, I feel like it might have been chickpeas. Let me see. Burger by Beyond Meat. It's Beyond Meat. Ha, that's cute. Beyond Meat. I feel like it might have been like a chickpea. They don't really say on here, but I think it might have been like chickpeas. Beyond Burger from Beyond Meat. The world's first plant-based burger that looks, cooks, and tastes like fresh ground beef without GMOs, soy, or gluten. So that's what it is. It's a plant-based burger, which is dope. And they list all of that on the back, which I think is really dope. I'm a veggie. It's like probably about to be my favorite restaurant, low key, because whenever I go out, like, my thing is I eat meat and convenience, and here I go again with this time, y'all. I always go over 5 minutes. I always say I'm going to do like 5 minutes and end up going, like, talking my head off. You can only imagine talking to me in person. Like, I go in. But, yeah. I eat meat out of convenience. And, for me, I'm a southerner, so I like to eat to get full. I don't play those baby plates. Like, hook me up. I'm trying to eat. I was full whenever I left there. Like, you think whenever you're having plant-based foods and when you're eating healthier, you're not going to get full. You're not going to, eat good, quote unquote. But I ate good tonight. I was satisfied. I'm still satisfied. I mean, I'm snacking now, but at the same time, I don't need to snack right now. I'm good. I'm content. And it's just a lesson. You can't judge a book by its cover. You have to try new things. You have to educate yourself. You have to have those experiences. And I'm glad I went. I'm glad I had some VEGGIE GRILL tonight. I enjoyed the food. The people who worked there were very, always asked if I needed anything, if I was doing okay. Like, typical restaurant, but not so much so, because it just wasn't. It wasn't your typical restaurant, and it wasn't, it felt like a. Let me see. It didn't. The sit-in area felt like a restaurant. I won't say that it didn't feel like a restaurant, but it put you in the mind of like an In-N-Out versus like a regular sit-down restaurant. But at the same time, you got the service of a regular sit-down restaurant. And I might say that because it's as busy as an In-N-Out would be, and there is a takeout option, and you do go up to the register and order. Versus just sit down and get your order taken. So I won't say that I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm not trying to look down on the restaurant or compare it to a fast food restaurant whenever it's not necessarily that. But I don't think it's necessarily your typical sit-down restaurant either. But at the same time, regardless of the fact, the service was amazing. I'm very pleased. The one that I went to was the one next to the arc light on Sunset, right off of Vine and Sunset, or Sunset and Vine. So yeah, it was amazing. I think I prior to that, I went to like Amoeba. I always go to Amoeba just to relax and chill. I read while I'm there. They always have an amazing book selection. I'll look at movies and music and, everything that they have to offer there, posters and everything like that. But typically I go in. I read some good books while I was in there. And, I spent an hour and a half maybe in there. Went to VEGGIE GRILL, had me some dinner, and then I went to Starbucks and just chilled and wrote, did some research, and now I'm back home. And I'll probably do some more writing because I'm off tomorrow. I think tomorrow I might go to the museum, which is going to be fun. The African American Museum in, do you consider that DTLA? Near USC. It's at USC actually. The California African American Museum. So I think I'm going to do that tomorrow, which will be fun. I've been there once. No, I've been there twice. The first time I went, I think I viewed the exhibit and I forgot why I was down there, but I've been there before. And then the second time was for an array event, which they just released a documentary about education, which was interesting. I think that doc is actually on Netflix. So yeah, love the museum. The staff is amazing there. I'm looking forward to going tomorrow. But tonight was incredible. I got a lot done. I enjoyed myself. I did what I wanted to do. Wasn't the typical, I guess. I want to say it wasn't the typical Friday night, but at the same time, it was a great Friday night for me. You know what I mean? And I think that's something that you learn, I guess, oh God, I'm about to date myself. The older you get, I feel like you realize that the typical good time doesn't necessarily have to be, going to the club or turning up with friends or drinking or smoking or whatever you do. Or whatever folks make it seem that you should do. Which I've never been that type of person. I've always been the type to march at my own beat, the beat of my own drum. I've always done what I wanted to do. Hell, I'll go to concerts by myself. I'll go travel alone. I'm good for I'm a very spontaneous person, very adventurous. So that's never been an issue for me. But at the same time, you have to enjoy what you like to do and do what makes you happy and enjoy time alone, ultimately. And have it and really do things that are out of your comfort zone. Do things that that'll help you just become a better person. That'll expand your knowledge of things and your experiences and make you a better person. I feel like a good person. I feel like a better person. So, with that being said, y'all, that's me rambling about my day. I had a pretty good day. I'm not mad about today. With that being said, y'all, I think I'm about to, I told myself I was going to do some more research for my script. I'm going to write because I have some stuff that I need to get down before my mind continues to race and I forget. And I think I'm going to watch a movie tonight at home. I'm going to watch a movie before I go to sleep. I was thinking Blade. I haven't watched the Blade movies and I love Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes for me is one of the all-time best African-American actors just in general. Wesley's talented as hell. As far as, being a character actor, he's definitely taken between him and Laurence Fishburne, for me, those are my go-to. I love Denzel. Everybody goes to Denzel, everybody goes to Will, but I really believe Wesley and Laurence have not gotten the credit that they deserve. And, all of them, just Denzel, Will, Wesley, all my brothers. But, obviously, Will and Denzel have definitely been put on a pedestal, as they should, because they're very talented, not to take anything away from them at all. But Wesley and Laurence definitely haven't gotten the credit. And Wesley's he's amazing to me. He's, from Jungle Fever to New Jack City to to Wong Fu. I forgot in Tu Wong Fu that he was even a man, okay? So a brother that could do that and still be as bold and dope as he is just in real life, like, you gotta give the brother credit. You gotta give him credit. I love Wesley. And I want to see Wesley in more for sure. So I think I'm gonna do the Blade movies tonight. I love those movies. I haven't watched them in a while, so I'm like, I want to catch up, you know, especially before Black Panther, because you know when Black Panther come out, baby, I'm up in that theater, okay? I'm rolling deep, too. Hell, even if I'm not rolling deep, shit, I'm gonna be up in there. I'm up in there. That's the LA coming out. I'm up in there. I'm up in there. Up in there. Bye, y'all. I'm acting a damn fool now. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a video tomorrow. Maybe I'll even, like, take some footage of, like, the museum. Like, if you haven't been to that museum, you need to get down there. Especially if you're black. But even if you're not black, you need to make it to the California African American Museum. Because it's history. It's American history. So, with that being said, I'm about to do what it do. Peace, y'all. Be safe. Have a good night. Have a good day. Yada, yada, yada.